you have to challenge yourself to be different. You have to be prepared to do things you haven't done before. You know, I've always said for innovators, you need to challenge yourself to try something that you've never done. You think about where we're going to be in 5 years. You think about this next generation. You think about the challenge of getting the obesity generation up off the couch and away from their video games and getting active. Maybe what we've tried so far hasn't worked because they need to be engaged in such unique and new and different ways. So maybe in the smallest towns in America, you can do something that would get them up off the couch. I find it absolutely fascinating watching some of the wacky ideas that are going on out there across America as people discover new and unique ways of doing things. And you've probably seen the stories where they've taken a 20 square block area of Manhattan and they're running a live PacMan game with people running through the streets. Why not do this in small town America to reach out to that next generation? Do you know what some of you just did? Some of you just had the thought run through your mind, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. We're going into this next world. We're going into a world which is very different. It's coming at us very fast. And what do? We have a whole bunch of excuses and phrases that we use to defer any sort of action and ensure that we can stay in a state of inaction. What do we say? What do we say when somebody has a new idea? Well, you can't do that because we've always done it this way. It won't work. It's too risky. Why can't we just do what we've been doing all along? You can, but the world is going to continue to change at a furious pace. To be relevant, to achieve your mandate, to achieve what you have as your motivation as to why you are a Parks and Rec official in the first place, you have to be willing to change. Innovative organizations make bold leaps to keep up and stay ahead of a very fast-paced future. The attitude you have to adopt when you hear something like a PacMan event running through your streets is, what a great idea, let's do it.